Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Love Live School Idol Festival! And a happy belated birthday to our forever Rice Queen, Hanayo, Pana, Kayo-chin, Destroyer of Worlds, Koizumi.
We live to serve you.
I am very happy to be here and to be wailing once more for the last time, really, for this year. At least until the end of this year. Goodness knows I'll probably fall for those Christmas boxes again. But yes, we're here, we're happy, it's Hanayo's birthday, everything is good. Well, most things are good. The only bad news I have for you is that unfortunately all of these are going to be post-commentary scouts. I was ready to go with recording commentary live for Hanayo's birthday box scouts, but right around the same time, something bad happened in my online spheres. Let's say that. I won't go into the details of that here so that we don't bring down the mood of this video, but needless to say, it was more than enough to make me not feel up to doing any cheerful commentary over an anime PNG game. And on top of that, if you can hear it in my voice, kind of, I've been just a little bit sick the past few days, so, yeah, there's that too. Which is why, in the wake of that thing, and in the wake of being sick and everything, I feel like I need all the healing power that a warm bowl of rice and a nice girl just trying to do her best in the world can bring. So I at least recorded my footage for my scouts to make sure that I didn't miss any of the birthday boxes at least. So, well, at least I can share all my results with all y'all. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing here is pretty similar to what we did for Daya's birthday bash. We're going to do a few scouts that I did in Hanayo's 3% UR box over Christmas, and see how that all went. And then move on to the main event with her actual birthday scouts. So let us see what we got in Pana's early gift haul for Christmas, shall we? I think we started the same way we did with Daya. We did a couple of green tickets to start, so we might just want to speed past those unless they were anything interesting. Don't think they were. Yeah, no, just a couple of rares, but a scouting coupon at least, so that's always nice to add to the pile. I'm actually really on track for another special ticket special soon. But enough about that. Let's spend a few gems, how about, see? And see, our first pull brings us, wow, not too bad, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Short of a UR, an SSR and a bunch of SRs is pretty good. So we ended up with, oh nice, we got an event Pana that I really like. We got the jewelry Hanayo SSR, we got a few nice SRs. At least, there's only one that I didn't have, but at least the ones that I did have are cute for the most part. This one that I didn't have, I'm very glad to have. Hanayo, you can do anything you put your mind to. You're very sweet. But yeah, other than that, again, it's a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of dupes as well, so there's not too much I can say about it. I will again say that that moon viewing Hanayo is a really nice event SR that I'm happy to see, even if I can't really do anything useful with her. It's just a nice reminder of that event. Well, and again, if you watched the Daya video, you know that my delusions of only doing one scout in those boxes were quickly dashed, so let's move on to a little bit later when I finally let go of those delusions and started using a couple of red tickets in the box. So, come on, blessed 3%, are we gonna do this or what? No, but 2 SSRs, not bad at all either. More jewelry. What is the birthstone? That's the actual name of the set. So I was blanking for a second what the actual name of that set was. All I think of her as is that one Hanayo SSR that's real good, and I'm really happy to skill her up whenever I can because she's a great score up card. So getting 2 of her is very, very nice. Chef kiss nice. Mwah. Okay, and we've also got what is that? Idol costume Hanayo with the big rice ball. Again, always one that I like to see, so. And again, we moved on to our next scout here. I think this is the last of the Christmas scouts that I ended up doing, and there's that 3%. Very good. And the crayon SSR, nice. I think, was that my first copy of it? think so. I think that was the only one of Hanayo's SSRs I didn't have before this, so yay for that. Hooray. Ooh, and hooray for old Hanayo SSRs as well. I believe I could idolize that card after the scout, so good for that. And yeah, that was the new SSR. Of course, my UR was a dupe and of a perfect lock, but still it's a really nice card. And I believe after this, I ended up using her to open the final skill slots I needed to have a full 8 skill slot UR. I think it's actually my first 8 skill slot UR, so that's exciting. Thank you so much, Hanayo. That was a great Christmas present. Okay, and with that out of the way, that nice little detour into Christmas land, we can move into the main event. So before we really get into it, I think I need to give some explanation for those of you who didn't really pay attention to the birthday boxes for Hanayo or whatever. So Hanayo fans have had a lot of reason to be wary over the past few years of not getting stuff that other members have ended up getting later in the year, so I was a little wondering if we would get the new limited UR, or if it would just be last year's Zodiac UR that we didn't get. It was kind of up in the air for a while. But we ended up getting that and more, let's say. We got not 1 but 2 boxes featuring her new limited UR from the JP server. One is a special step up, and one is a new type of limited box that contains a set 100 members, and if you empty that box completely out, you are guaranteed to get the limited UR inside. That is definitely still a whale box, but it's a lot more reasonable than past whale boxes with 200 members, so that's something I'm glad to see at least. And the step up is interesting in its own right, since on step 4, you're guaranteed all 11 cards in that pull will be SR+, which I do not believe we've ever seen before. That is wild. The, let's say, most interesting and controversial box this year, though, has got to be the regular solo box, which does contain last year's Zodiac UR. Like I said, the Zodiac URs didn't really start appearing on Worldwide right away. They didn't start appearing until Nico's birthday, meaning Hanayo and a few of the other girls who came before Nico kind of got the short end of the stick on that one. So it is great that the card is being offered now, but the catch is that it's not in a limited box like last year's were. It's just a regular solo box. Granted, it's got a 75% rate up, which is fantastic by SIF standards, but it's still only 75% of 1%, which last time I checked was not a lot. So, yeah, it's not a guarantee. And sure enough, I saw lots of stories of people scouting huge amounts of gems in that box without getting a single UR, let alone the UR they actually wanted. So that sucked. I saw people who saved up enough to empty a standard limited box in the hopes that they could get Zodiac Hanayo, and they were left empty-handed, and that was terrible, and they had every right to complain. And sure enough, they did. And thankfully, their complaints actually brought about some good stuff. K-Lab listened to those complaints, and they did make some changes, which was great. Anyone who managed to scout a whole 200-member limited box's worth of cards will be given a copy of Zodiac Hanayo after the current event maintenance, so yay for those people who stuck to their guns. Plus, she will also now be given a proper limited box next month to give more people a shot at getting her, so it's not a perfect solution. There's still people who say scouted maybe half the amount of cards that are in a standard limited box and then gave up in the hopes of guaranteeing themselves the new limited card at least, and those people kind of SOL, but no solution to this issue I think is going to be perfect. I think K-Lab did what they could, so good on them at least. But at least the other girls who didn't get their Zodiac URs last year will now be given limited boxes as well, so anyone who has been saving up for those boxes will definitely have their plans go according to plan, so yay for them. But yes, anyway, all of that aside, at the time that I recorded this footage, that resolution to the issue had not happened yet. So I had a choice. I really wanted the Zodiac UR, but I also knew it was the worst deal out of all 3 boxes. I got enough gems to nearly empty the new limited box, so I could near guarantee myself the new limited UR at least. Or I could go for the step-up box and get an 11 SR Plus pull, which is great for me, because I'm still trying to fill in more of my HANAYO collection. Or I could throw it all away on the risky box and possibly come away with nothing! Yay! So what did I end up picking? Well, partner, you know they say I ain't nothing if not a gambler. Yep. Despite my better judgment, I went for the Zodiac box. The new limited UR is nice and all, but just look at her. Look at this literal goddess. How could I not put everything in my power towards getting this card? So, walking the razor's edge for the sake of best Muse Girl. Let's do this, shall we? Scout number 1. Already things not looking great. At least they're all of best Muse Girl. So, oh, at least it's 2 SRs as well. We got a Valentine's V2 HANAYO and, oh, another nice event HANAYO that I really like. That is the other literal Greek goddess HANAYO. The goddess of harvest card. That's what she is. One of the first events I ever shot for a really high tier 4. I think I was shooting for tier 1, but I didn't quite get there. But I did get quite high at one point, so not that kind of high. Don't twist my words, you. Wow, my throat is not holding up well. Being sick is not great for videos. Oh, I hope this is not affecting things too badly. I'll have to take a drink of water right after this 2SR pull, how about? I'll sneak one in. Oh, yay! That cheerleader HANAYO that everyone knows that I love. Definitely always good towards more skill slots for her. Or not skill slots, skill levels. Oh, and a Sky HANAYO as well. So I could idolize the Sky HANAYO and work towards that level 8 skill that I've been wanting for this full-hearted support HANAYO for ages now. Honey. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It absolutely is. I will make sure of it. Oh. And again, what a cute SR. HANAYO always has cute SRs. I am losing my voice. I need to hang on. Oh. And as I take a drink of water, I just avoid doing a literal spit take. And we got a Christmas SR, and it's, yes! Oh, it was actually worth it. Oh, it was actually worth it. The 1% and the 75% in concert actually worked out. And within 3 pulls, like I said, so many people spent like hundreds of gems without getting anything. And for me to get her within 3 pulls, it kind of feels unfair almost. But, oh, look at her. Look at that radiant energy. And all the cute animals, all the cute sheepies I never really even noticed. But, gosh, I can't believe I actually got her. I really can't, actually. I really cannot. I was prepared to actually lose everything on this box. And I'm so glad that it didn't have to be that way. Someone up at K-Lab loves me. I don't show them nearly as much appreciation as I probably should. But, yes, not only did I get that UR, I also got some new SRs and some old SRs. Actually, they're all old SRs, it looks like. But this fairy HANAYO, I can use to idolize her. Those other 2, Christmas and Animal, are ones that I have had in the past but let go, so I can welcome them back into my collection. It's just a beautiful pull overall. Yeah, so after this, realizing that I don't have to scout in that box anymore, I was like, well then. I've got 170 gems that I can spend on going up to the highest step on the step-up box, so, let's do that, how about? So what is our first 30 gem scout pull? 3 SRs, 1 SR per 10 gems is a pretty good rate if I do say so. Yes it is. Okay, so we got, I think that Baseball Hanayo is actually new for my account. I know I've had her for a long time on JP, but this is a new scout for my worldwide account, so good. Good to fill out the album on that one. The other two I think are just dupe fodder at this point. I have a similar problem with Hanayo as I do with Daya. A lot of cards that I get for them at this point are duplicates. Oop. And I paused here to make sure that I was actually recording and not losing this amazing scout. But yeah, so I was hoping less for, after getting the limited UR, I was hoping less for URs and more for cards I didn't have already, or cards that I had in the past and wanted to get back, which I think that, that January, hey, it's another SSR, which I think that January Hanayo counts as. So good on that. Yeah, no, I'm looking at a list that I have here. And the January New Year's V1 Hanayo SR is on my list of previously had cards, so that was on my list of things to get, so good on that. If anybody is curious, I went through all of Hanayo's cards on School Idol Tomodachi, and after eliminating... Yay, SSR! After eliminating all cards that are not actually scoutable on Worldwide, that's 84 available cards you could have. Yay, Initial Hanayo! That's actually not a bad card to skill up. She has 84 available cards on Worldwide, and I have all but 23 of them in my album. So, excuse me if I'm talking over some of the duplicates for that reason. But that means I also have a list of 23 cards that I'm looking out for, plus a few, again, that I previously had, and a few that I can use for idolizations, so still some fun stuff we can get. And... that was the big one. No, this isn't supposed to happen anymore! No! No! This isn't, she's too good for me. This game is too good to me. This game is too good for me. Why? Why am I getting so much good stuff? And so many people need good stuff as well and don't get it. Not that I'm not grateful, I'm beyond grateful. Jesus. Oh my god, I think this might be one of the most beautiful pulls I've ever looked at in my life. Ah. Oh god. Like I said, it's not that I didn't want this UR. I just liked the Zodiac one better. This one is still absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colors that just pop right out of there. Lots of rainbow and sparkle goodness. All the flowers and her always beautiful smile. Great. She's absolutely a treat to get in my box here. I don't know if sadly, I don't think she will actually make my teams. That's also a factor in why I went for Zodiac Hanayo, because she's more likely to make my teams. But I will be absolutely thrilled to have her in my inventory, as well as all these nice new Hanayo SRs that I didn't have before. Like I said, there's a high chance of me not getting, cards that I don't already have. And I got 4 new cards, not including the limited UR. It's kind of crazy. I didn't have this old Hanayo card yet. Now I do. Great. And the Marine Hanayo, I love the Marine set so much. Plus Pool and Flower and a bunch of good duplicates that are just nice to see as well. Another cheerleader card for skill ups. Aw, Hanayo, happy birthday. You're too good. You're just too good. Oh, and I don't think I'm done yet either. I do still have the SSR plus Hanayo ticket that I got with her birthday pack, and I have some SR plus Muse tickets to finish up with as well. So I think we can, excuse me, I think we can finish up with that. I was very hesitant here because I didn't know what I was gonna get. Was I gonna get more insane luck or like another SSR? I don't know. Another SSR is fine, but it is, again, uncanny, the one SSR that I needed to idolize, so still really good. Matching crayons. And this is the one that matches with Rin, too. What a nice pair. Sorry, I think my energy's starting to fall again. Again, sick. Not that sick, but just enough to be, like, tired and croaky, which is still not great. Oh, sorry, I'm sure this video sounds amazing. Right, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound great? Let's pull an SSR Plus ticket, shall we? Nice. I kind of like that Umi. That's that's Job V1 Umi, isn't it? Or is it Job V2? No, it's Job V2 because Ellie was the one that had the first nun outfit, and it looked really weird and uncomfortable. Speaking of old Ellies, though, that's a nice one to get. I think I remember playing... No, I don't think I played this event, but I think I remember seeing a bunch of people who had this card and being jealous of it. So, joke's on them. I got this card and apparently every other card I could ever want. So, nah. Nice old nose and just a great collection of older Muse cards coming my way. It's a nice way to end this video. And what could this last SR Plus ticket be, I wonder? I don't know. You tell me. It's another it's another beautiful bowl of rice to cap off the video. I think that's kind of perfect. Oh, very perfect. Yep, even by this point, not being sick at this recording, I was feeling a little loopy by that point, I think. Oh. So yes, a very, very happy birthday to Hanayo Koizumi, a sweetie pie if there ever was one, bringing warmth and joy to the dark corners of life, as all the Muse and Aqua girls tend to, but especially for me, this absolute sweetie pie. I think I've made my reasons for liking Hanayo very clear in the past, and I won't go into them again now. I think you can just feel my happiness, hopefully. Especially because I don't think you want to hear this voice tell it to you. Okay. Alrighty, well let's finish up for the day then and let me get back to bed. And you can watch some idolizations, how about? Okay. I'll see you guys again later. I don't know when the next video will be, but I will definitely release an update video of some sort when I have something on the way. Okay. See you guys again later. Happy birthday, Hanayo. Good night, and goodbye!
Ah! こんなに綺麗なドレス、花代が着てもいいんでしょうか。みんなと作り上げる劇、絶対に成功させてみせます。いいお天気。雲一つない快晴ですよ。クレヨンをモチーフにして作った衣装なんだって。小鳥ちゃんの発想力すごすぎます。ニコちゃん、今度こそ絶対にニコちゃんを捕まえるね。ご覚悟です。
Thanks so much again to all my patrons who support me every month, especially Anna, Author X, Julia and Kyle, Lavitz, Otaku no Podcast, Rally Vincent, who deserved better, and by special request, here is my very best Akko transformation phrase.
テクマクマヤコン、テクマクマヤコン、素敵な YouTuber になれ!
I wouldn't be doing this if not for the generous support of viewers like you. You can support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/AaronCerise. You can make small one-time donations at ko-fi.com/AaronCerise. Or you can always share this video and leave a like or comment to show your support. Thanks so much again, and have a good day!
Goodbye!